Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Alright, Sagittarius, if you'd like to join my newsletter, become a love and lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, if you would like a personal reading from me, please email me at gina@tarotbyginamarie.com. I know. I love this deck, but I got to flip it offline. I know. I need to start busting out some of my other decks. But all right, Sagittarius, overall energy of the reading is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a card of swift action and forward movement. It's also a card of communication. We will have to see. In your recent past, we have the King of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands can be waiting for your ships to come in, plotting and planning to move forward, or somebody turning their back to a situation. King of Pentacles is somebody loving, nurturing, caring, and abundant, and all about stability and growth. Two of Pentacles can be somebody juggling or trying to put things into balance. Current energies, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles is somebody putting in the work to become independent, like the Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, something is dead, done, and over, or it is allowing things to end that need to end. Eight of Swords is a mental prison we put ourselves in, and only we can get ourselves out. In your potential final outcome, we have Death, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Wands. Ten of Cups, are we daydreaming about all this love and happiness, or do we feel like we can actually have it here in the 3D? Death, something needs to end for something new to begin. Something needs to transform and change. King of Wands, he can be full of pride and ego, or he can be full of confidence and determination. We're going to have to see what the King of Wands is full of today. All right. Now we're going to have to see how all of this correlates to the Eight of Wands. Now let's start clarifying. Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Talk to me about the Three of Wands. Now, take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or somebody's energy who is connected to you. Why is the Three of Wands here? Wow. Why is the Three of Wands here? Yeah. God, I felt it. Yeah. I felt it. Three of Wands is being clarified by the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands. All I felt was somebody had turned their back to me. And I feel like they did it pretty coldly too. Like it was almost like, I'm out. And they did an about face. And I kept going, hey, excuse me. They wouldn't turn around, acted like I wasn't even there. Yeah, it's like I feel like somebody turned their back. And the person that turned their back, all up in the head. What do I do? Because they weren't being real with themselves. They were being fake and phony. I feel like this person in some ways didn't want to open up. You know, when the King of Wands is full of pride and ego, I always feel like he's full of this. He puts up that shield because he's been hurt so badly in the past. Instead of dealing with the hurt and the pain, for as painful as it is, he just takes it, locks it up inside of him, and puts on this persona that nothing bothers him. That I'm good. Everything is fine. Nothing bothers me. I am good. No. Somebody turned their back to you, and they are all, what do I do? But you wouldn't notice it by looking at them. On the inside, it's like they're like, pooping themselves here because it's like they messed up so badly, but you would never know it by looking at them. Like if you looked at their social media, you'd be like, Gina, this person is like, they're fine. They're going to parties. They're going out with their friends. They're acting like everything is great. It ain't. King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah. King of Pentacles is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody doesn't feel like this King of Pentacles. It's almost like a facade. because they held back from what they wanted to give to. So in some aspects, this King of Pentacles could be you. You could be thriving. You could be thriving, and you could be thriving by yourself. And here's somebody looking at you, knowing full well that their stability could lie within you, as in a relationship with you could make them feel very good. Not only about the relationship, but also good about themselves because of the energy you bring to the relationship. But somebody is holding back from what they want to give to. And what they want to give to is you. Two of Pentacles. Why is it Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, somebody did an about face and it is just wrecking them on the inside. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Why is it Two of Pentacles here? Yeah. Yeah. Two of Pentacles is being clarified by the Nine of Wands. And there she is, the Star. Gotta cover her. And the Star. Yeah, somebody goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about what? Hiding behind the wall of fear or going towards what they really want. I don't know. Should I really stay here? I don't know. This is really what I want. I don't know. I don't know if I should. Oh, but this is really what I want. It's like they keep going back and forth. Hiding behind the wall of fear. But what they really and truly want is to be with you. I don't know why they can't be with you. Maybe it's because this is our next card out. Maybe they need to put some work in on themselves. Maybe that's what they need to do. Current energies, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, I feel like this person needs to do a ton of work. Yeah, because it's like they deny them. I feel like they're denying themselves the happiness. Maybe because they feel like they don't deserve it. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, they need to put the work in if they want to be with you, because I said you reflected as this. If they want the relationship with you, because this is how the relationship makes them feel, they need to put the work in. Putting the work in on themselves so that they can have you and they can have all the love that you're willing to give them. I believe this cup is you. This is you going, okay, I got a lot of love to give you. It's like, I got a lot of love to give you. It's like you're open and on. It's like you're open for the relationship. But for some reason, I feel that it's like they possibly got too close and liked it and got scared and bolted. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Yeah, this person needs to put some work in on themselves. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Yeah, it's bizarre to me. Yeah. Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Oh, okay. All right. They needed to stick 10 swords, metaphorically speaking, into something else. Whether it was someone from the past, their own stinking thinking, if it was family, whatever caused them to turn their back. If it was because they were still connected to somebody toxic family, toxic friends, toxic relationship. If it was just their own stinking thinking. Maybe they need to heal from their past. That's what they needed to stick 10 swords in. They needed to put the work in and start healing. They needed to stick 10 swords in whatever caused them to turn their back. And once they did, the wheel would turn. The wheel would turn on whatever they stuck that 10 swords in. As in, let's say it was a toxic relationship. And they're like, you know what? Nope, I'm done with that relationship. I want to go towards Sagittarius because I feel a lot of love and stability in this relationship. And that's where I want to be. That's what I want. So if they would have detached from that toxic relationship, put the work in, once they detached, the wheel would start to turn, and whatever this was that they stuck the 10 swords in would just like the space between them and that would just keep growing. Do you see what I mean? But for some of you, they stuck 10 swords into your relationship and they were hoping that the wheel would turn. As in, you know what? I can't. I'm done. hoping that the wheel would turn and that they'd be able to forget about you. But it's not. It's not. It's just not. Yeah, this person stuck, metaphorically speaking, they stuck 10 swords into the wrong thing. What they should have stuck the 10 swords in is whatever caused them to turn their back to you. 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here? Why is the 8 of Swords here? Why? Why is this 8 of Swords here? Yeah, I just, yeah. Yeah. This person is kicking themselves because they didn't take that leap of faith forward with you. And with Temperance here, it's like angel energy here. It's like what they should have done in order to... Okay, slow down, Gina. I know I got a lot of things going on. It's like I can hear a whole bunch of stuff going on in my head. Basically, this person is an 8 of Swords because they didn't take the leap of faith forward with you. They didn't, in some ways, they didn't trust the relationship enough, and they didn't heal from their past. They need to put the work in and heal from their past in order to be able to take that leap with you. And they were all up in their head about doing it. All up in their head about leaving behind what they would need to leave behind. All up in their head about moving forward. Because look, the Fool travels light on his journey. Okay? He doesn't take with him all of the toxicity, or he doesn't take all of the hurt and pain that is unresolved and unhealed with him. No. What he takes with him is the life lessons he's learned. He travels very light. He's not taking exes and toxic family members and toxic friends and unresolved hurt and pain, because that bag would be so big he wouldn't be able to carry it. Not on that stick anyway. So I feel like this person is an 8 swords because they wanted to take the leap, but in order to take the leap, that meant that they had to heal. That meant that they had to take a good look at what they turned, the reason why they turned their back to you. They had to take a long, hard look at that and resolve it. And I don't think they were ready to do that. Potential final outcome: Death, 10 of Cups, and the King of Wands. 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Why is the 10 of Cups here? Yeah. Yeah. They fudged it up. They fudged it. Big time fudged it. Fudged. 10 of Cups is being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles and the Lovers. Yeah, because all I kept doing was going back and forth between reality and fantasy. Fantasy, reality, fantasy, reality. I kept going back and forth, and it's here we are, somebody that goes back and forth about hiding behind the wall of fear and coming towards you. Hiding behind the wall of fear and coming towards you. Yeah, it's like going around and around and around in some aspect about the choices that they need to make. It's like this person doesn't know which way is up. It's almost like they can't tell you what is good for them and what isn't. And right now they feel like they can't come towards you because they may have to give up or they have to heal from whatever they have to heal from. They know that they love you and they know that the relationship is what they want. They're just afraid to come get it. Death. Why is Death here? I don't know if it's because they feelings of unworthiness, or maybe somebody toxic, essentially, and I hate to use the term, brainwash them, that they don't deserve anything like that good, and that they need to stay in that toxic relationship or else they'll be nothing without that person. That's just all crap. You and I know it, but this person doesn't. That's the problem. Why is the Death card here? Yeah. Change and transformation needs to happen. And what needs to happen? Somebody needs to, 9 of Pentacles, Minor Arcana Empress. Somebody needs to liberate themselves from whatever this was here, because I can feel a devil. They need to liberate themselves from the devil in order to move forward. That's what needs to happen. Somebody needs to take a good, hard look at their life and figure out why they turned their back on one of the most stable and loving relationships that they have in their life. And they turned their back on it. It's like they crapped all over it. And they kept what they're hiding behind the wall of fear for. And you're like, you're kidding me, right? I'm like, no, I'm not. King of Wands. Why is this King of Wands here? Now we had the King of Wands up here. Somebody all up in their head acting like it didn't bother them, but it does. Why is this King of Wands here? Yeah, he may act like he's sitting on that throne and that he's got his stuff together, but he don't. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is this King of Wands here? Yeah. Oh, okay. Somebody's being very defensive. King of Wands, somebody's being very defensive. He's still wearing a mask, being very defensive against the truth. Okay, one of my favorite cards here. Truth, clarity, epiphany in a situation. Say it with me. This is my honest adult conversation card. I want to say somebody's being very defensive against this Ace of Swords as to why they don't have this relationship with you. But I feel like this sword is getting rammed right up this guy's behind. Like, hello, you can't ignore me. Hello. You can be defensive against the truth all you want. But the fact of the matter is that you're not with Sagittarius because you have a lot of work that you need to put in. Because whatever caused you to turn your back to this loving relationship, that's the problem. I feel like this person is trying to move forward from you. Like this is like swift action. I feel like they're trying to move forward. Like it's, oh, don't need this, don't want this. Yeah, I'm good. Bye. Running away from you. I don't feel like they can. I feel like as far as they think that they are running, thoughts of you will smack them in the back of their head constantly. Yeah, look at this. Here they're running, being very defensive against the truth. What do we have underneath that? Yeah. Knowing that they made the bad choice. Knowing, and I'm going to say it, knowing that you are the chalice from the palace with the brew that is true. But they keep drinking from the pestle with the poison, expecting a different result. And it ain't going to happen. It's like knowing which chalice they need to choose, but choosing another chalice. Thinking that they're going to get this in another chalice, but they're not. They're not. All right, Sagittarius, I'm telling you what I see and feel in the energy. I feel like somebody is coming to grips with a cold, hard truth that they did this all to themselves. And if they want out of it, they got to put the work in. Okay? You're just sitting there, fabulous because you had the cup ready for them. You were like, hey, I'm open for this relationship. Let's do this. And they balked. They turned their back to it. They turned their back to the love and to the stability that you were offering them. All right. What does the universe want to say? What does the universe want to tell you? Yeah. So this person is very defensive where it comes to the truth. It's like, they're like, nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They're being smacked in the face with that sword daily. Empress. Eight of Cups. Yeah, and are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, look at that. We have the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is being crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. They walked away from a solid opportunity with you. Walked away from you to go towards what? Or they walked away from you. Why? Because they allowed a third energy to get in the way. I don't always think that this card is a third party, third energy. And a third energy doesn't have to be in person. This could be the stinking thinking. This could be the stuff that they need to heal from. This could be that old toxic relationship that they had 10, 20 years ago that they still hold on to. That has been long since dead. That they need to stick 10 swords into, metaphorically speaking. But they just won't. Because for some reason they feel like they have to hold on to it. Whatever this third cup is, somebody walked away from an opportunity that they wanted, that they possibly manifested. They walked away from their Empress because of a third cup. And they are regretting it. But you know what? I feel like the universe is not going to let them forget it. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace to the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free from me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.